he definitely looked excellent.
Yeah, I don't know if you can teach it,
what he said,
accuracy.
but that's what I'm saying. What he said, like, yo, Brady was last pick in the draft. He just had it. You know what I mean? That's
he
what I'm
was
saying. You're
100
saying some
and-
shit. What I'm trying to say is some shit you just have. Like that shit you do with music, bro. That's not taught, bro. You
No.
play the drums and shit. That shit is that
shit was
instinct.
instinctual,
You can't teach that, bro.
Agreed. Can't teach the instinct.
No, you can't. That's what I'm
But-
saying because you can't see
But the knowledge,
what's coming to you.
But the knowledge I give you will give you your own instincts.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
Both,
Or the knowledge you give me will give me my own instincts.
Right. It is up. It just see how far it goes. Right.
Correct. I agree.
What's up, good people? We back again, the Smoke Talk Podcast. I'm here with my good brothers, Pappy Black and Game Beats. What's going on, man? We in the mix already.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh man, we on the run right now,
Yeah,
baby.
Talking about instinct, man. Talking about instinct.
Yeah, instincts, man. They sometimes instincts be the difference between life and death.
Right,
For
but
sure,
but
for
yo,
sure.
like, you know, I don't know if you can teach that, man.
I agree that you can't teach the instinct.
You
but
can teach the skill.
But the knowledge will.
The knowledge you
will
can
give
teach.
you your own. Yeah, you can teach the knowledge, and the knowledge will give you your own instincts. I feel like
Yeah.
the more you do something, the better you get at it, and once it becomes habit, and once it becomes easy to you, then you know your instincts will lead you to certain shit.
Let me fill y'all in, viewers. We talking about the Jets game. Mike White comes in, runs up 405 yards passing,
3 touchdowns.
three
and 2
touchdowns
picks.
and 2 picks. We're talking about the difference between he and Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, in my opinion, can't see the field the way Mike White could see the field. Even when he came in after Zach got hurt, he still threw for 265 yards. Now here, what we're talking about in here is, could Zach Wilson come in and watch Mike White and learn from Mike White? Is it teachable? What Mike White sees? That's what we was kicking it about before we jumped into the podcast.
And I don't necessarily think he got to see what Mike White see, but I think that him understanding how Mike White sees it will give him his own vision.
I think the way it should be worded is to tell him what you said in the beginning. Yo, just because the play doesn't play out that way, just because the play is drawn up that way, doesn't mean you have to execute it that way.
Correct. Yeah. Just because the play is called for down the field, don't mean you got to throw it down the field. You can dump it off.
So, I just don't know if you could, like, when you know, we have these staples in sports, and now we can use any sport. Or we can use any art, rapper. Any, you know, everybody has that same talent, but everybody doesn't have that. That's what I'm saying. That instinct to know when to shoot, to know when to pass. You can teach it, but some shit I think is just second nature. Like, yo, my man got every reason right now to be failing, bro.
Yeah.
Mike White got every reason to be stinking it up.
Yup.
So for him to do that, I don't know if he could duplicate again. He probably could.
We
That's
see
some
we shall
natural
see
shit,
Thursday.
man. That's some natural shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, even if he play good and we lose,
That's natural.
you know what I mean? The point is made.
yeah,
right?
because even
let
if he
me
would've
tell you
lost that
something.
game, he played a good
If they would
game.
have seen that, he would have been starting already. This is like a fluke.
No, well, they
Yes, if he would have beat Zach out, they wasn't gonna start.
it wasn't going to be a
Yeah,
competition.
because I thought if he was that good, wouldn't they would have started him?
I always say in the NFL they got that old school shit.
Oh, we got
where
him this year.
How you do it, but I'm saying how you practice is what.
Yeah, that's what gets you in the game.
You could
Right.
be, you know what I mean? And some, you know, it's like some niggas that don't study but go in there and ace the test.
Yeah.
You don't know that shit
Yeah.
until somebody get hurt, and you like the whole time this nigga been on the bench because he practicing just ain't his thing, but his heart beat different in live action.
Yeah. I
Like,
got
you know, old boy
Yeah.
might freeze up in live action. My man might turn into
Yeah,
a
but
lion.
that, like I said, he was number one
like
pick
one
for
of
us.
y'all good
He was
brothers.
number 2 pick overall. We committed money to him. He was going to get the start. It wasn't going to be no competition with somebody who
Yes.
never made it. He wasn't going to be in a competition with another
And-
person that didn't have an
and-
NFL start.
And I'm gonna give a big shout out to the New York Jets for
Woo.
that amazing victory.
Big win.
Hey, listen,
Big win.
that was
We don't
one
win
of-
a lot, but
That
when
was
we
a big
do,
win. They were not.
they be big
they were
wins.
counted out in that game.
That was one of the most exciting games. And now let me tell you something. The Jets been losing. Yeah, we've been losing. But each game had a episode of excitement. See, now we going into the football season coming off of another terrible season last year. I'm so hungry for football, but I want to see my team. And to see us play I see the potential. Something just had to break. And
Hey,
to watch him play that game,
Mike White just showed us that we have the players to win football games.
absolutely.
It's not that
it ain't
our
the
offense
team.
stinks. It's not that our offense stinks. It was the quarterback position. It was as simple as that. The offensive line ain't that bad. Offensive line looked great with him behind up.
He took what the defense gave him. He moved the ball. I mean, every time it was a catch, there was yak after that.
He started out 11 for 11.
Yeah. Before
Like-
he was thoroughly interrupted by a tip pass
Yeah.
interception. But you get the picture.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. Neither one of them interceptions.
Nah, you can't
was
blame
his
him
fault.
for those.
Neither one of them
well,
was his
well,
fault.
well,
they was tipped. Both of them was tipped.
They did make a point about it, but you know,
Both of them was
nevertheless,
tipped passes.
I'm eager to see Thursday night what happens. I can't wait.
yeah, that
I'm
can't
looking
come
forward
soon
to that.
enough because I gotta see
wanna
it for
see how he
myself too.
respond, Yeah.
I'm putting in the
this is
bid,
what's
though.
gonna-
I'm gonna bet on
gonna
this
let
one,
us know
'cause
what he really is.
I know
Yeah.
somebody put in a ticket and won 129 grand on Mike White. Basically, what he did was he put $1,000.
Gambler.
Yeah, he was gambling. He had
He had $1,000 to
$1,000
throw in the garbage.
throw in the trash can.
A gambler.
Bet the 129.
He bet $1,000 to win 126,000.
129 odds to 1 odds.
126 to 1.
126, yeah, 126 odds to 1 odds. He bets the one bet nobody's gonna ever bet because we don't know Mike White and what he about to do today. And this motherfucker maxed out. Even when the Monday night game came out, and I realized that all of the miscues that was going on with Kansas City, that nobody was gonna catch this shit. I saw the ticket, bro sent me the ticket, and I was like, all right, that might not be no real shit. And then that's when they start talking about it on ESPN and all that stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
you got to be shitting me, man. I could have put a little 50 on that.
All right, man. We drying up the women, man. They getting dry in here, man. Let's get to some real shit, man.
Baby.
Hey, look, Kevin Gates said today, people may not like it, but they respect the truth. When you start being honest with yourself, it looks like this. Bae, you're boring. It's not that I want to see other people. I want to feel other pussy.
That won't work at my house.
Yeah,
That won't work at my
that
house.
might be
I mean,
a
to
recipe
each
for
his own.
disaster.
To each his own. That work in your
In the
house,
great
that's
words
fine.
of Jay Prince.
That don't even take too much more elaboration. That won't work at my house.
Kevin Gates, that's my guy, man.
I fucks with Kev, but that's not gonna work at my house.
But it's crazy because some people that understand it. It make perfect sense to them.
I said my house. It
Yeah.
definitely
No, I
could
heard what
work.
you said.
It definitely could work in somebody else's house.
Yeah, that. But
when you give out that type of information, when you say that, then the other person can say that too.
yeah.
So if you can't take it, you shouldn't give it.
so many instances of how some shit can go,
Right.
and we'll get into more of that a little
Here we
later.
go. So let's talk about. I want to bring up topics today. Men in relationships not attracted to their women.
Okay.
This came across my desk.
Okay.
Men,
So
Men. So
go ahead.
we're going. Well, both. The whole topic was men not attracted to their mate and women not attracted to. You know what I mean? Both
Right.
ways.
Both
But-
ways.
okay.
So a couple scenarios I'm gonna throw out here. So if you with a woman, so they feel like a lot of women feel like, you know, men when they're not attracted to them, they step out. So do you feel like in a relationship, would you want your woman to do certain things to be attracted, to make herself attractive, like go get her body done, do anything cosmetic?
Me specifically, I actually like a woman to be more natural. Like, I'm not just talking about body wise. I'm talking about like makeup and all. Like, I'm not a big fan of all of that shit. Like, I'm not saying it don't look nice or whatever. Excuse me, but I love a woman more for her natural beauty. Whatever she put on top of it, that's bonus. You know what I'm saying? To me.
No, I'm asking, would that be a problem if she do it for you though, to make your home better? Because, like, the scenario was, and it came from online. Her boyfriend was with her, but the women he was cheating with looked a certain type of way
beneath her, probably
they
ugly.
They were shapely. Okay.
So
they were like,
he got a type.
I mean, the girls he was out.
Right. He had a type, and she didn't fit the bill.
So,
well, she was
saying that does she go get? She wants to fix herself up. Is that a problem? You think?
I think it's a problem if she doing it for him.
She's trying to fix her relationship, marriage, or whatever.
But if she doesn't have,
what else she doing it for?
If she doesn't have a problem with her body, then she should not go do something to her body. If she's doing it because she thinks he has a problem with it because of what he outside doing, I don't think that's smart.
But he's not attracted. She's saying he's not attracted to her because of her body. So
right, but is she attracted to her? Because you have to be attracted to yourself.
So she should break up with him then, right?
Either.
How do you fix it? I'm asking.
Well, first of all, he might not be cheating on her because her body not like that.
Well, that's how she.
And until they actually sit down and have a conversation about why he's doing that, she won't know.
That's the topic.
Then he need
one online saying that's what it was.
Then she need to let him know that he need to find somebody like that to be with.
So she need to leave.
If he don't want to be with her, well, obviously he's not saying he don't want to be with her because he's still with her. But if he's saying that the reason why he cheating is because these girls' bodies is like this, first of all, that's very superficial. And if your relationship is based on superficial things, then it's not going to last anyway. So if you are comfortable in your own body and you go get your body done to try to please him, because guess what? You're going to get your body done and you're going to look exactly the way you think he wants you to look, and he's still going to cheat. So
there you go.
That's not going to fix your problem. If you have a problem with your body, then by all means, do whatever you need to do to your body to make it the way you want it. But don't do it for him.
Gotcha. Makes sense. What about you? How you feel about it?
Men have. I'm gonna make this real sharp. Men have a way of thinking that women don't. We all get it. The thing is, and this isn't just me running off of what I've experienced, but I'm going to make sure that I keep it clean. When a man cheats, most of the time it's just because of opportunity.
Sport.
Motherfuckers work at a place for 8 hours a day. You might spend more time around the people at the job than you do at your home. I mean, you come in the house, but you're not 100% on your woman all the time now, or your man all the time. You should be, but everybody's house is different. What women don't realize, and this is just me thinking how I think, is that when they think that a man is cheating, that it's them, right? But when you go and change the you are, that's when he'll realize, well, he'll tell you, like, all right, you bugging. Because he needed you the way you were. There's no clean explanation for cheating, other than the fact that you have the opportunity to.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me throw it at you. So what about you flip it on men? Mm-hmm. So what about a woman's with a man and what about when you're in a relationship and your mate lets themselves go? Either one.
Well, it's susceptible to the situation because...
Like you in a relationship and then you just stop being fly. You just start being...
Well, the worth of a man is only... quote-unquote... leveled at what he can provide. We don't get the love that everybody else get. So, if I stop working out or stop dressing nice and all that... They might just be all right with the fact that at least we got the house, we got the car, we still get the money or whatever like that. Like they can find a reason why that's not enough to let me go.
How long does that last?
Who knows?
I'll say this. If If you're not in love with the person you wake up to, then you're not in love. You understand what I'm saying?
Clear cut, point blank.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I mean, you
Right.
could
If you
be in love with him, and
when you
and-
wake up and the way she look when she wake up, if you're not in love with that,
or him, vice
or,
versa.
yeah, or if he wake up and that's not what you in love with,
It don't matter.
then
It's a million motherfuckers out here that's in love and still doing it. They still cheating.
You think?
I told you it's
but
opportunity.
but cheating on somebody don't mean you don't love them.
Right,
That's
but,
number
but,
one.
But that's how they feel.
But
a woman feels like if you cheated on them, you don't love me.
I'm specifically answering
You talk
about the let yourself go part.
Let yourself go.
Well, yeah.
Like if you're not in love with the person you see when you wake up, then you in the wrong situation. Because my personal opinion is it's not about if somebody is doing everything they need to do in your relationship. I think looks is the last part of it.
But it was the first
that's
part
the
when you
bonus.
met. It was the first thing you saw.
Of course, you're not going to talk
Right.
to nobody
So
you're
now
not attracted
that part
to.
is gone.
Now that part is gone.
So that's what I'm saying. That is the first thing you saw.
No, yes, you see her first, and you're attracted to what you see, right?
Right.
But at some point, you woke up next to her, and you saw that too.
Right, but that's a moment. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about wake up in the
I mean,
morning.
look,
I'm talking about
It depends on what she's doing. If she home,
or him. I'm talking about. I was actually
Yeah.
talking about a guy.
well, I can only speak from a him perspective.
Right. But
So
that's why I
if
said what I
she-
said.
If she's at home, or if she go to work all day and come home and she got to tend to some children and do all of this, and she just come in and take the shit off and get comfortable. How could you be upset with that? It's not like she just like, I'm not gonna get dressed for this guy, or whatever. First of all, she shouldn't be getting dressed for you.
So
She should be getting dressed for her.
So what about the guy that comes home? He doesn't get dressed. He wears his work clothes all the time. He doesn't.
They be alright.
It's like in a relationship where you stop doing what you did to get the person.
I think that
Because
I
the
think
comfort
it's
zone is a different level.
right.
now.
The longer you with somebody, the more comfortable you're gonna be.
They
Shit,
they
you
put
might
the
not
wigs
fart
on when they leave the house, not when they come in.
You might not fart in front of a motherfucker for a whole year, but once that first fart come out, you ain't gonna stop.
Word, yeah. Now,
You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it's the longer you with somebody, the more comfortable you gonna be with them.
Word, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
So
now you
this
know it's
com-
real when she fart in front of you. When she do that,
So does comfortability become a problem though in the long run?
it depends on who you
Yeah,
with.
for some people.
It depends on who you with.
Generally, I think that it's universal enough to say that, all right, that's just typical shit. But for some people, it be deal killers.
But the people it's a deal killer for is the superficial ones.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
That's where I was getting.
my
to.
my love runs deep for mine. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not my love for mine ain't based on what she looked like when I come home or like that's not it for me.
And there's a lot of guys like you.
Like
There's a lot of guys like you.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them. Let me tell you this. The same reason why when women feel like they got to go get their bodies done, 95% of the reasoning is not because the situation at home. It is usually because what they feel for themselves or what they see everybody else doing. One of the two.
it's them being sometimes insecure with what they look like. Some women have kids and they was nice and shapely and then they get overweight, or some women couldn't never gain the weight that they wanted to gain. So some of it be some insecurity, and then like he said, some of it be for the guy that they with. And if you insecure with your own self, then do whatever you need to do that's available to you, if that's what you want to do.
Build yourself up.
Right, but to do it for somebody else, if you're not gonna be happy with it, then what are you doing it for? You can if you're not happy, you're not gonna make the person you with happy.
Yeah, I mean it's just.
And if you depending on him to make you happy, then you doing something wrong, because you supposed to bring your happiness to the table.
Yeah,
I'm
I
supposed
agree
to bring
with that.
mine to the table, and
we
then
share
our
it.
happiness is together.
Yeah, we share
But-
our what made me happy,
Right.
And why I'm happy. And instead of you sitting around waiting for me to do some shit to make you happy, what work are you putting in? Sitting there waiting for me to put in work.
Right, you got to make yourself happy.
Absolutely.
If you're not happy,
That's
with
how
yourself,
everybody meet, ain't it?
If I can't make you happy, if you're not happy with yourself, then I can't make you happy with yourself.
Yeah, that's how you meet. When you see
can't-
a man is attracted to a woman who looks happy. She's doing the best she can. She's looking good. She's smelling good.
I mean, it's a lot of guys attracted to drama. It's a lot of guys attracted.
Yeah, but I don't ever see no dude run up on no motherfucker that's talking shit all night.
I do.
Here we go again.
Because it's
Here
real.
we go again.
I know niggas get
even though just because it's a reality doesn't mean it's typical. All right, it's only reason I'm saying that is because the typical factor is.
But we know the same motherfuckers, bro, and the same shit you be saying, and I be like, yo, I know a motherfucker like that. You know this motherfucker too,
right? But
or these motherfuckers.
His actions aren't typical. He's an anomaly.
I seen online somewhere. I gotta remember where we put it at. I don't know if it was on my Facebook like page or something. Where women sided with Fool on that.
What or what?
Saying that women make worse decisions. What was it?
Oh hell yeah.
More bad decisions.
They agree with him.
Yeah, they said women make more bad decisions
because
they're more emotional than men are.
The experiences. And then the
traditional. I know what he be talking about. See, he just ain't putting niggas out there.
No, well, listen. In my opinion,
I know these niggas.
I think women do more. I think it's more majority of women that do it. But when the men do it, it just sting more.
Word, because everything that a man does,
verbatim, I know what he was talking about when he mentioned that first one.
Everything that a man does has foot on neck. It's listen. I didn't disagree with you.
I think them women played themselves.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they
didn't. You don't know why? Because those were amongst the few that could admit at their stage in life that they could admit that shit is the truth. They done listened to the stories from their girlfriends for years. Go to his job, cut his tie. Them terrible decisions.
All right, so look. The same.
They egged the shit on.
Hey, bro, yeah, but
they just wasn't on First Street.
The same way that their girlfriend's been hearing they shit and they know how stupid she is.
Right.
It's the same way my niggas talk to me and I hear the stupid shit they do.
It's just not as typical.
I don't think it's as typical as a woman.
It's not typical because niggas don't always admit to it.
Bro. There's dirt under all the grass.
That's exactly what I mean.
You feel me?
Like it's not in the open. Like
it's the truth.
It's not in the open.
Yeah,
like,
men hide their shit, but that don't.
So it's not equal. So it's not.
Yeah, so I can say they said that because they don't see it. But bro,
that's what I'm saying.
Men make equally as bad or worse.
That wasn't even off the table, bro. That wasn't even off the table. But we weren't even talking about that. You could use that to address the issue in hand, but the amount of people, especially women, that chimed in.
I need some Vion for this, man.
Agreed.
Y'all niggas driving me crazy.
Shout out to Vion. That cognac.
Our female viewers was tripping with
now,
that.
Now, how you going to tell the horse he shouldn't have said that? If it comes from the horse's mouth, it's a fact.
Do you think the trainer is smarter than the horse?
That makes no difference when one of them has to make an assessment on themselves. You gotta look at when a person in the mirror talks, you listen.
I disagree with our female viewers and with you.
Okay, so all right, so basically,
I disagree with all of that.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I just know that man can't have anything from a woman unless she is the agreeer.
But a woman can't have nothing from you unless you agree.
How often is it that men don't agree when it comes to a woman?
A lot, especially you, nigga.
Men don't. Yeah,
especially you.
Stupidity, I don't tolerate.
Bro, no, it's a bunch of other shit you don't tolerate neither.
Right. But my decision making
can't no woman be with you unless you agree to be with them.
How many things will I disagree with when it comes to men talk?
You making it seem like women just hold the keys to everything, and a nigga can't do nothing unless the woman allow them to.
That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
a man can't be with a woman unless the woman accept them.
Absolutely.
Well, a woman can't be with a man unless the man accept them too.
Right, but how many men do you know? How many men do you know that diss 10 women in one night?
Y'all be making me edit my notes when this is going on. I be editing.
There are some.
How typical is it?
There are some.
How typical is it?
I've seen
is it typical enough? Is it typical enough that when you come up into a conversation with a bunch of guys and talk banter, and every guy like, yeah, we're bum, get the pussy, that you say, well, some niggas don't.
I got a good one.
Some niggas don't.
But you won't have that conversation with a group of guys. Because we don't talk like that. We talk about the success of it, not the fault of it. You might be nowadays.
But you turning something down is a success.
All right, but
it's like turning it down is a W.
You all right? But so you want it? All right, so you want your blimp to reach something different than mine. I get you, because everything that we're having a conversation about, you're finding. I think a bright light,
I think that view is short-minded.
It's just an opinion,
right? My opinion.
So, what's your opinion about this? This woman right here, see this woman right here? My brother, I want y'all to look. She has a husband and 2 boyfriends.
Okay.
I believe shit like that ain't crazy.
It says more women should consider this instead of allowing society to dictate what is proper.
I personally can I go first?
Go.
I personally believe that a person should be mentally free enough to be able to accept what society has created the way that things are. I don't say that I don't believe that a guy has to have one meat. I choose to. But that don't mean that the way I'm living is the way everybody need to be living. You should be able to make the decisions that work for you, because as long as you're happy in life, there is no failure in life. So I don't believe in the boundaries.
I think that if that's something that is 4 parties in that or 4 parties in that situation right there, I believe if all 4 parties is with it, then by all means do it. Does I haven't seen anything like that last, but it don't mean that there aren't instances where it do. But you're free to do whatever you want as long as everybody in on it. But me personally,
as long as you're truthful about the shit, I think that personally,
me personally, I would not want to have more than one woman.
I got you.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that shit bothers me, but at the same time, it's like,
because
it's not crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
It's just them.
That's what they choose to do.
Yeah, so
that's their life choice, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Too much shit going on.
But for me, that's too much. It's enough dealing with one person.
with mood swings and
to have to deal with
fucking
2 other ones.
I think. They just because it's a woman. If it was a man, they would say men do shit like that already.
Well, I was looking at something today. I don't know how old this. I don't know how old this interview was.
I don't mean to. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, if you got a good one.
I don't mean to cut you off. I don't understand how a man could be in a relationship with a woman and 2 other guys.
So how who?
A woman could be in a how a man could be in a relationship with a woman that has 2 other guys.
Well, you got pansexuals and polyamorous.
I'm not saying they wrong.
No. I'm not saying they wrong either. I'm just giving you.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know all of that shit.
All right, so then we're gonna branch it to the outlet.
Basically, you saying you wouldn't share your woman.
Absolutely not. Not the one I love.
Real quick.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm with you 100%.
I gotta be the king of mine.
You're not the guy for that shit. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not the guy for that.
That's pretty
to be
much
in a relationship with a woman,
right?
With other guys.
And I'm gonna take a note out of a page out of your notes. There's some people that would.
Agreed.
Right.
And ain't nothing wrong with that neither. I'm not downplaying it for them. That's something that they can do. I can't do that.
That's how you fix that. See, we fixed that. See, we back to square one.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think it's neat. I don't think
share your mate.
Nah,
it's only one. Only one stirrer in my coffee, man.
Mm-hmm. You think you want to put your paws on mine? Goddamn it.
A car got 1 dipstick.
Yeah, word
for the oil.
Man,
ain't nobody else changing the oil.
Sorry, bro, man. We gotta get some. When we switch to season 2, we gotta get some sound effects. So when I do this one, when they do this, when things go wrong, I need like a drum roll or something.
Well,
because this one today, this shit is wrong right here.
Well,
this shit is wrong. I'm gonna let the game Game found when everything went wrong with this one right here, but we need like a drum roll. You know what I mean? Like we need a bomb or something.
All right,
shit
well, cool.
like this. They come
bro.
on like because this shit right here is straight like. This is like. What's that shit? The Bible when the end of the world was Armageddon, like like this shit right here.
This is
straight Sodom and
Bridges
Gomorrah
over.
shit.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Like this is when things are just not go wrong. Things are just wrong.
Just fucking
Go
terrible.
ahead, gang. Tell them, man. See, that's why we need the bomb. Like this shit deserve like most.
Well, just before you say that, and I know you ain't gonna lose your point on this, I just want to say this. I want to give a shout out to Amazon because I ordered a goddamn MP, and I was gonna have all of those little drums and shit that we wanted to do on the podcast, but for some reason I ain't got my package yet.
So that ain't a shout out. That's a call out.
Yup.
There ain't no shout
I just
out.
wanted to paint the rose black. I ain't get my box yet, bro.
Did you prime?
Sick of your shit.
Sure did.
Sick of your shit.
Sick of yo. We sick of you niggas, man. And look, they said, oh, you'll get it tomorrow. Oh, you'll get it maybe 2 days from now. You want a refund? No, I want the fucking box, bro. Send me my shit.
All right.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. God damn,
Off-
my
off-
stuff.
Off
When
the
things go
Amazon
wrong,
rate.
sponsored by Amazon.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it ain't.
Nah, yeah. Y'all tripping.
Not
Flying
with
to
that
the
big ass
moon and
Beyond
shit,
bottle sitting
flying
right
outside
there.
the earth.
But,
I don't want to sponsor anything we go back and with this.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I'm not putting Beyond Jinko or nothing with this shit right here.
We ain't
I'm
dissing
not
you,
putting-
Amazon, but y'all delinquent.
I'm not putting anything with
Y'all
this shit he
delinquent.
about to say right here. I'm not connecting anything or any of us with this shit
All
you're
right,
about to say.
just wipe the table off. Bro.
All right, so when things go wrong, apparently, there's men out here that's putting another man's semen in their mouth.
What? What?
Is men putting another man's semen in their mouth to beat DNA tests?
What?
To beat the DNA test.
So apparently,
Nigga.
from Games Research, there are men out here. No, say online. Online.
Whoa.
It came across his desk that there are men out there that are placing other men's semen in their mouth so that when they get the swab to beat the DNA test, it comes up unavailable or something like that.
Inconclusive or something like
Inconclusive.
that. Or it just come out absolutely wrong because
Hold
it's
on.
two sets
Bro.
of DNA.
Hold on. Let me get a moment of silence for the people that's doing that.
Man, fuck them niggas.
Hold on, man.
Fuck all of them.
No. Because
Hey, bro.
that's death, yo. That's
Hey, bro,
just-
I'll pay for a baby that ain't mine before I do that.
Hey, yo.
Fuck that.
Wait. Whoa. Bro.
Hey, yo. Hey, bro.
To not be somebody's
Oh, my
paw?
Hey, bro. They
Basically, they're rubbing other men's semen in their mouth.
They putting the semen in their mouth and swishing it around. so when they swab their
I
mouth,
quit.
That's why I said we need to
I'm leaving the show.
when they swab their mouth,
I'm leaving the show.
It's two sets of
I don't
DNA
want no
in there.
money. I don't want no money. Y'all split it. Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, nah, that's going too far.
Today? This is what these motherfuckers? Yo.
Hey, bro, that's going too far, man. I don't want to beat no DNA test. That
I'm
bad.
glad I wasn't drinking my liquor on that shit. I'm not trying to waste my shit on that. Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, bro. Apparently, that's what's going on out here, man.
God damn.
So I guess I ain't gotta ask nobody how they feel about it,
Man,
bro.
cause y'all
y'all
just,
done gave it to the table and shit.
yeah,
This is
y'all
bullshit.
just spoke how y'all words spoke volumes.
Hey,
Or
yo.
lack thereof spoke volumes.
Pardon me, y'all, for my
Man.
outburst and shit, man.
Yo, bro.
I can't believe you motherfuckers done dropped down to your knees to get away from some fucking responsibility. You fucked the girl. You did it to her. Huh?
Hey, bro.
Huh?
There's no way in hell you put somebody's semen in your mouth to beat no DNA test, bro.
Man, I will take the baby on your weekend. I mean, he ain't got to be my kid. He can be somebody.
It
You
gotta
got
be,
to do some
but-
stupid shit like
But
that.
that goes to say something about the men that'll do that, though. That says a lot about them.
Well, I don't want to know nothing about.
Yeah, we ain't gotta
whole
we
none
ain't
of that
gotta
shit.
elaborate, but that
God
just says a lot
damn.
about
Hey,
them.
you motherfuckers just fuck up a cup of coffee, man.
Yeah, I got nothing else on that, man. What's next? That's over.
You know, made me to fuck up my fly.
Man, like, yo.
God
Man.
damn, bro. Damn. I'm supposed to eat Alfredo after that.
Yeah, that's
Alfredo is canceled.
bad. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad, man.
Cream of mushroom, all that shit gone, bro. You niggas is awful. God damn, y'all awful. Man, smoke talk. God damn.
Come on, B. Let's
Shit,
move on from
man.
that
I mean,
shit.
yo, like, bro.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad, bro.
Nigga, I might not brush my teeth no more. I might not brush my goddamn my choppers, man. You motherfuckers just fuck up everything you touch.
In other news, they found a priest just got arrested for sharing child porn over church's internet. That shit's so common.
Church
right?
got
Motherfuckers.
Church got internet.
Hey, bro.
It's internet in the church with Jesus.
Hey, bro. Real shit. To the Catholics out there, stop sending your kids to Catholic schools, man, with all boys schools and all that shit, man. Now, there's nothing wrong with nobody being gay. If you gay, you gay. It's a difference between being gay and being molested, man. These Catholic priests been getting away with that shit forever, man.
That shit fucked me up, bro.
Like, stop it, please, because
These motherfuckers is crazy.
they sharing child porn on the good Lord's internet.
Oh man.
What verse is that?
I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all niggas is wildin', bro. Y'all is wildin', man.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
A kid, you want the kids so goddamn bad, bro. They be $50-$60 a week.
But
Child support don't even sting
bro,
no more,
bro,
like unless you one of them big cash carriers. What the fuck?
You
bro?
gotta think about it, bro. These Catholic priests, they sex deprived, bro.
Well,
They
that I understand.
They not allowed. So
well, I don't understand why they do the shit they do, but I do understand they put themselves in a position where they you know damn well you can't live out that oath of not having sex.
yeah, I think it's a dumb oath to take because when you born with the will to survive by any means. You know to eat. Don't nobody gotta teach you to eat.
Natural instinct.
You know to eat. And you know
Which
the
is what
fuck.
you was talking about.
And you know the fuck. Like that's part of
Well, anything
what you're
you
made
learn-
to do.
Anything you learn that you like, it becomes what you learn the most. When you start walking and you start talking and seeing, well, not be able to do that would fuck you up. So when people start having sex and those sexual experiences, it's the one thing that you want as much as you talk, as much as you eat.
But even before you have sex, you have the urge to have sex.
Yeah, well,
You have the urge. You're never gonna beat that urge, bro. That urge,
I guess
that's there. It's your
Right,
instinct.
but
It's your natural instinct to have sex.
Well, in my case, it was something that I saw that brought it out, I guess.
Okay, but but it could have been. But look, you didn't have to see nothing. You was still gonna get the urge to fuck.
I just don't know how.
You would have.
I can't even I don't have no recollection.
You get hard. You wake up hard, or a woman could brush up against you and you get hard.
Well,
or your instinct, your body's natural instinct is to have sex, just like it is to eat, just like it is to drink water. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's
you for real.
it's just like your will to survive. You was gonna get the urge to do it, whether you saw it before
what we
or
talking
not.
about? The priest having
Yes, the priest.
urges.
And they take an oath not to have sex.
Having sex and child porn is two different damn things.
Yeah, because they
It's sexual activity.
they
sharing that
They
bullshit.
because they are sex deprived.
right, but that don't make you just because you sex deprived don't make you want to have sex with a child. That's a mental illness.
Word.
You can
Facts.
argue. You can
Facts.
argue. You can argue that just because you watch child porn doesn't mean you want to have sex with a child. I'm not saying it means that or not. I don't know, but that can be argued.
I can't argue that.
That can be argued. Just because you watch a certain type of porn don't mean that's what you actually want to do.
I disagree with that.
It's fantasy world.
I disagree with that.
It could be fantasy world. I'm not saying that.
That's two different things.
It's a sidestep from me.
Having the urge that you want to have sex and want to have sex with a child is a sickness. That's like having the urge to want to have sex and want to have sex with your dog. That's a sickness.
Right, correct. I'm not saying that.
You can't compare the two. You can't compare that one to have sex with a child and one to have sex. If you're an adult, you should want to have sex with an adult.
But
I agree.
Can we agree?
I agree with that.
Can we agree that
them
you have to be you have to be somewhat guided in that direction? Like you have to see a sexual situation to be aroused by it.
Let me tell you something.
We don't know what we want.
Let me tell you something. There's no disrespect because I don't know nothing about priests or something like that. And this is definitely alley-ooping off of what he just said. Man, you know, my kitchen table talk. Man, that's some type of conspiracy shit where they all pushing in that pushing that narrative amongst they cult or whatever you want to call it.
Bro, that's a European thing.
But what I'm saying is that's what I'm saying.
It's been like that since the beginning of time with the Catholic Church.
So cool then. So we're gonna say that's not no natural fucking instinct.
No.
That is something being pushed because
that's not a natural instinct.
It's not a natural instinct because you're a man, I'm a man. We ain't never had no like that I know of y'all two. Nobody, just because you ain't getting no ass, you start thinking about having sex or child pornography.
Yeah,
Nah, that shit is a narrative being pushed amongst it. It's just some coincidence that is always a priest doing that shit.
Because look, they was around. I don't know if it started when you meet people.
I told you my view on it. They sex deprived men.
But look, when you meet people, right?
They should be watching porn then.
But
no, bro,
that's gateway.
I'm not giving this man no pass.
I know you're not
for watching child porn.
But that's what I'm saying. If
or for sharing it.
But if they sex deprived, they should be watching porn. So we gonna not here and say that watching child porn is not a sickness.
In my opinion,
I believe if you want to have sex with a child, you're sick.
Yeah.
So
it came from somewhere though. He ain't wake up in the morning like, oh shit, kids look good.
I believe they pushing the narrative. They pushing that shit over there.
They're around people that fuck with that shit.
That's their normal.
Or he might have that sickness and ran into a group of people that made it all right for him to express it.
No, that's exactly what it is, bro. They've been part of this fraternity that's been going on since way before, bro. Like it's hundreds of years old.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was raping each other.
It's been common practice.
What's the Spaniard guy? What's the Spaniard that was with the boat on the boat? Columbus and them. They was boning each other. Go back.
Bro, my thing is this. Now I don't want us to veer off the subject. You're saying that they're sex deprived. That's cool. But being sex deprived does not make you want to watch a dog have sex with a person.
I'm not correlating the two together. I'm not putting those two together.
So you can't say that.
I'm not saying that.
So you can't say it's just that they're sex deprived.
No. I'm saying that, first of all, the whole sex deprived thing came from when he said they take an oath to not have sex. Right. That is the fact.
Right.
They are sex deprived men. And sometimes when you deprived of something, you develop deviant behavior, bro.
I get it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not giving him no pass for that shit.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm about to stop.
He's a sexual deviant.
That's a
expressing that or explaining that is almost on the side of understanding why they do it.
Absolutely not.
But that was what your description.
No, that's the way y'all took it, and
that's why I was trying to stop
the way you worded it.
Yeah, hell no.
The way you worded it.
I'm not putting those two together.
When he said that, you said they sex deprived. I'm saying, so the fuck what? That don't make you look at no damn child. That's all I'm saying.
No, but
explaining it that way was probably
the way you just explained it.
If you get deprived of food, you might do some deviant shit. You might eat some shit that a motherfucker won't eat because you hungry. You're food deprived. You might.
I see what you
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
It could lead to deviant behavior.
Yeah, but
it's not no pass, and I'm not
that's
putting
like a motherfucker being abstinent.
No, that's a choice.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a choice to take that oath. That's a choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
it's the same fucking shit.
Yeah, but when you being abstinent, you can always say, you know what, I'm not being abstinent.
And they can do the same thing.
No,
they can break that oath. They break it by molesting the kids. They just get caught.
Yeah, but they're not gonna walk away from their priesthood for it.
Right. If you don't think that these motherfuckers be having sex. They are human.
Of course
beings.
they are. Bro, I'm telling you, I know they be having sex.
Right. So what I'm saying to you is, that's the same thing as somebody abstinent. They had a guy on the thing the other day. He was and a woman. They were virgins. They were fucking in their late 20s. That's a choice they made.
That's a choice.
But
the minute they decide to do it, they can just say, you know what?
Right.
We're going to do it.
And the minute the priest decide they do it, they can just do it.
Yeah, because
but then they have to lose their priesthood
right?
and all of that. Bro, I'm telling you, that shit that them priests be doing is so indoctrinated into their culture.
Yeah,
it's the normal thing to do. You looking at it like that, and I'm looking at it like that because we outside that bubble.
I'm looking at it because of what he said. I agree with what he said.
Inside of that bubble, that's the norm.
Right. That's something that they probably talk about. And
when it comes out, first of all,
and I'm not saying no disrespect to anybody's religion because I don't know. I'm just my opinion.
But first of all,
it's all documented though. A lot of it is documented.
We've seen the priests. We've seen priests more and more being accused and prosecuted for dealing with minors. So imagine how many priests that did it that nobody said nothing.
But this is what
that's very indoctrinated into their culture, bro. That's a part of what they do.
I got that, which means that somebody is leading the way with that.
You still sound like you giving them.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, it's a sick fucking.
What I'm saying is being sexually deprived does not bring that shit on.
Yeah, and I said I agree with that.
All right, look,
but being sexually deprived can make you a deviant.
Right. All right. Even though you're correct, I'm gonna tell you how it.
Nigga slamming his mother.
All right, but I'm gonna chill.
That's
chill.
That's
bro,
deviant
chill.
shit.
No, that's
chill,
a
bro.
choice.
Chill, bro.
No, it's deviant behavior,
bro.
No, that's a mental illness, bro.
I'm just expressing it how you're saying it. Usually, you sound. No. Let me start over. It's not how you sound. When you explain what the issue is of a person you consider sick, it doesn't come off well, is what I'm saying to you all. You're making a great point, but you're also not. You're also giving them a lane because you're saying, all right, if you don't do this and you're used to doing this, you're going to end up doing this.
No, I'm saying you could end up doing that, and I'm saying, I'm not giving no pass to that shit. That is, I don't agree with that shit at all. That is straight up deviant shit.
You decide to take an oath to not have sex.
Mm-hmm.
It turns you into watch child porn. You become a deviant because of that.
You can.
That's a very big. I think that's a big.
But
the nigga that was slamming his mother was sex deprived too, and he ended up slamming his mom's.
No, I don't believe he's sex deprived. Just because a nigga couldn't have sex though.
That means you're deprived.
No, nigga can pay for sex.
Yeah.
That's not being sex deprived. That nigga was buying sex. Hold on. That nigga was buying sex from other women. Was he not?
Yes, he was.
Was he not buying sex from other women? So was he sex deprived?
Not on a regular basis.
It don't matter,
bro. That shit wasn't on call when he wanted it.
Sex deprived. Hold on.
He ain't just. He wasn't just rolling over to it.
You're dancing on your.
I'm not dancing at all.
Okay, if you're sex deprived, you're not getting any sex.
Right.
Correct?
No.
Not to
if
have
I eat once a week, my body is deprived of food. If I'm eating once a week,
sex and eating, that's two different things. Bro.
No, if you have sex if you're not having sex as frequently as you want to,
deprived is to not have or encounter. You can't.
No, to deprive is not to have at all. It's to not have all the time, like when you want it or need it.
All right, so you're saying that he's not starving for sex, but he he
was getting sex.
He was getting sex, but he was
barely.
He was getting. I don't know what we don't know what person like, but he was getting sex. That shit he did was a choice, my nigga. That's what I'm telling you about them priests. That's a choice. I'm not blaming that. I'm agreeing that it's a choice. I'm not blaming that because them niggas was sex deprived. You make a choice.
I'm not blaming it on that.
You make a choice to fondle a child, nigga. That's a choice you make.
I'm not standing up for nobody fondling no child, bro. I'm not standing up for that.
I didn't
you
say
have a great amount.
I'm talking about the reason.
I'm telling you that
the way you're wording it is incorrect, bro.
Deprivation can make you a deviant.
But
bro.
let me address that though, bro. Let me address that.
That's not an out.
I disagree with that.
That's not an out.
On smoke talk. Hold up. On smoke talk.
If you deprive the money, you might rob somebody.
You might. You might not.
The points you be making.
Agreed.
You might not.
Agreed.
The point.
And just because you just
That's
brought
not
the
it.
sex don't mean you're gonna touch
But
no
hold
child.
on, hold on. The points that you be making, bro, be points. They don't be the typical response or answer or thought process.
need to-
at the
I'm
time.
not trying to say the right thing. I'm trying to say the truth.
All right, cool. You're giving two lanes to one.
It's
one
not a
answer.
lane.
No,
If
this
you
is what I'm
wrong, bro.
no, listen. All right, cool. All right, say that then.
I said that a million
But
times.
you can't say, all right, cool. The nigga that robbed the house, well, shit, he needed clothes, so he robbed the house. But he shouldn't have robbed the house.
It don't make robbing the house no less illegal.
So then why give the outlet of why
It's
the
not- 'cause
nigga
it's
had
not
to
no
do
out.
it if you explaining that he shouldn't do it?
it's not no out.
Bro,
It's
you
a
saying
reason. It's
you-
not an out.
All right, but you're saying that the priest is doing the shit they doing because they sexually deprived.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying it could be.
All right,
that
all right.
they
So
are.
so given that avenue,
I doubt
Deprivation.
given that all right, so given that avenue, I would think as what I consider a person that's simple and understanding, that you're on that side of it, not the side of y'all wilding.
If
You on the side of
if you can
explaining
take
why
that-
they doing the shit they doing.
if you can take that from
For the
what
sake
I'm
of
saying,
argument.
you're not listening. If you can take that from what I'm saying, then you're not listening. I
You
never
did
said,
it in the last 3 conversations, and I'm
never
trying
said-
to figure out
I never
what's
said.
the point of proving
I never said that.
or giving an example of why they do the shit if the conversation is that shit cool or not?
No, it's definitely not cool. I
Well,
said
I'm
that
not
from the
gonna be
door.
like, all right, cool. This motherfucker only did it because he don't get no pussy.
I'm not
Well,
saying
nah.
that's why he did it. I'm saying it could be why.
You would think if I said that's where I'm at on the topic
No, I
of the
wouldn't.
subject.
I would think you making the point that deviancy can lead to. Deprivation could lead to deviant behavior. I'm not saying that that's why he did it,
But
I'm not saying that's not why he did it.
Isn't that understood? We understand that. But the conversation's sake says, all right, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'm not about to go ahead and tell motherfuckers,
Just 'cause
okay,
you-
this
just-
motherfucker
just
do it
because-
because of this.
Just because you
And then don't stick to that point.
just because there's a reason why you broke the law, don't mean you didn't break the law. You broke the law.
All right, cool. But to be like, all right, well, this is why he broke the law. Well, I'm going to think that you like, all right, well, that's some shit that you understand. And that's what your side of the conversation
No,
is.
that's not.
You having a multi-universal conversation. You're saying that okay, I think it's wrong, but I'm gonna tell you why they did it.
I'm not telling you why he did it. I'm saying that
You explained the way.
I said that could be a reason why it's so rampant in their community is because deprivation could lead to deviancy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it. I'm agreeing with it or understand why. I don't give. Boy, if you fucking a child, you need to get whatever come to you.
I know, but I don't understand.
What I'm saying is that
If you don't understand why somebody, if you don't have an understanding or try to make an understanding of why somebody did some bullshit, then you can never correct it. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't
Things
trying
happen.
to
People-
correct none of these fool fuckers, but
Bro, just like Barry said, that's a sickness. That's a sickness when you want to lay with children. So it's, of course they should be condemned for what they did, but there should also be some research done to figure out how to reverse that effect.
all right,
How to-
say that.
what I'm saying is this.
Say that.
What I'm saying is this. Deprivation from sex, like not having sex, is not a trigger to look at a child. It's a
For
trigger.
you.
It's
For
a
you.
No, for the
Or for
normal,
me.
for the human, for the normal mind. It's a trigger to want sex.
Anybody that fucks with a child is not normal, B. So
What I'm saying is this: it's a trigger to have sex, but most people who don't have sex, a normal person who's insane mind, is going to look at porn.
Or find an outlet outside of what's
the
right and
article
wrong.
didn't say the priest was looking at porn.
he was looking at child porn. He was sharing child porn.
Yeah.
child
But-
in front of the porn.
I agree.
Correct.
That's a
What
part
I'm
of that
saying
ring.
is,
Correct.
that's where the shit gets altered. And going back to what he said, which I believe, what you said, which I believe, that is part of a culture. So when that is part of a culture, that moves out the shit that you said. It got nothing to do with deprivation. Listen,
not necessarily, because I don't think all priests do that.
Hear me. Majority of them that we have knowledge of and documented have been doing that. That's why it says like a cult.
I agree that's a part of
So hear
cult.
me. So that deletes, that kind of lines crosses out deprivation, because if it's something that's being passed around amongst them, then that is being put on the people. That's not a natural instinct.
But I don't think
that is saying, yo, man, we don't like yo, this is what we do.
I don't think all priests engage in that. I think there's just a subculture of them that do. I don't think that all priests engage in dealing with children.
Brilliant minds have two problems. One, to prove a point or make a point, most of the time they'll use any topic because it's closer to their point. What I taught myself not to do was to talk in a way where I just wanted to prove my point. I might not be good at it sometimes, especially when I'm drinking. But when I'm not, I don't elaborate on certain things because I don't want to be on the wrong side of the conversation. Trying to prove a point can go wrong because you might be 100% right in that point.
So if you're right, then how could you be wrong?
Because just being right for the sake of being right doesn't mean the conversation.
But if you're right,
it makes the crook legitimate.
You can't be wrong for being right, bro. If you're right,
I want to be right about the right shit. I don't want to be right just because I can be right. I don't want to just say something just because it's right. Because it can still be the wrong shit.
Right is never wrong.
Okay, cool.
You saying that wrong. Whatever you trying to say, you saying it wrong.
Let me tell you again. I want to be right about people that do wrong being wrong. I don't want to be right that they got a reason to.
Nothing I said made him right for doing what he did.
You said that they're sexually deprived.
You gave them a possibility.
You gave them
That don't excuse it,
You gave
bro.
them a possibility.
So if you don't excuse it, why elaborate on that aspect of it?
Why not?
Because it's just to prove a point. It's not that it's cool. You're just saying it because
I'm not trying to be cool,
the
bro.
point.
I'm saying the
What
truth
point?
about how I feel about it.
And then my assessment of it is, okay, that's where you stand because that's the point you're trying to prove. That's what I'm saying.
Even after I say I'm not whatever he did,
because just because you say you don't agree with it, don't mean
from sexual offenses from priests in the U.S. alone, they've since the 80s they've given out $4 billion.
Yeah, in settlements.
Bro, that's a cult.
I said that.
No, you said
I said it's heavily indoctrinated in their culture. I didn't, but that don't mean that all of them doing it.
Nah,
there's a lot of them doing it.
All the police ain't bad.
There's a lot of them doing
but
it.
There's a lot of them.
Right.
You know
exactly same shit. I'm not saying that this man wasn't wrong for
we not
sharing
talking
child
about
porn.
we not talking about the ones that's not doing it. We talking about the ones
bro,
that right here, 17,000 people.
Bro.
17,000 people.
I can have a little bit of money, right?
Right.
Let's just say my rent is $2,000 a month, and my all my bills come out to $5,000 a month, and I'm only making $1,500 a month.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I'm deprived of this money. I can't get to the bag.
So you gonna go kill a kid for the money?
No, I might rob somebody though, and that's not in my DNA to do.
But the logic of that conversation,
me needing what I need, might make me do some shit that I wouldn't normally do.
Okay, I'll give you a sickness with that. What he just said, and that's like from the street. I've been around robbers. They let the kid go. This is a motherfucker that's deprived. Hold on.
Bro, you talking about a person that's attracted to kids.
Hold on.
He already got an issue, bro.
So if he already got an issue, then you move being deprived from sex out the way. Because it's mental.
Yeah, now
because
what I'm saying is his mind state could have got attracted to children from being deprived depriving himself.
He could have got
of
attracted
sex.
to children because he couldn't have sex.
Yeah,
Why you take an
he
oath
could've.
to not have sex?
Hold on. He could have got attracted to children because he couldn't have sex.
Yes, he could have.
So instead of having any sex with an
That's
adult,
learned behavior, bro.
That's
learned behavior,
I
bro.
agree that is loony behavior.
No,
That's
not
mental.
loony. Learnt. That's learnt behavior.
Bro.
He's around people
It don't.
that's like him.
Everybody that molests children haven't seen somebody molest a child, bro.
I think they're mentally ill.
They might have
So
been in a situation themselves.
It's not always learned behavior,
Or
bro.
all right, well, when we learned about sex, when I'll speak for myself. When I learned about sex, people was talking about it. I peeked in the room and seen pornography on television sets when I was young.
I had the natural urge to have sex. I was out.
But see, the natural urge, and this right here, what I'm about to say, is not no fucking diss to nobody. This shit is just real shit. Studies say, and I learned this shit back in college. Yeah, it get bugged out like that.
That nigga said studies.
They actually believe that it's natural for young boys to wander each other's, to be curious about one another, and to have sexual acts and shit, not knowingly, until they realize that there's an affection of some sort from it. And then they believe that is a natural thing, and it's not bad, because you don't know what you want until you see something or be a part of something that makes you desire it.
I'm outside of that scope because.
Well, yeah, I'm not like I said. This don't got nothing to do with nobody.
You brought up the guy who had sex with his mom. That was a choice he made, man.
Yeah,
It was a choice the priest made.
Right,
that's learned behavior. He was around somebody.
But sometimes your choices are made because of your circumstances.
I believe the priests believe that reading them books exonerates
So what
them
I'm saying
from
is,
doing wrongdoing when they do that type of shit.
Was sex deprived and he wanted to look at porn, and why did he just look at porn?
Because it was women involved, and he wasn't attracted to women. He was attracted to children.
Attracted to children,
Which is a mental, I believe, a mental disorder.
Yes,
I don't know.
it's a bent term.
Diagnose it.
It's a bent term.
Being sex
I
deprived,
believe
go
you
get you
see.
some ass.
Yeah, because if all you want to do is fuck.
If it was
Hey,
just
bro,
sex, if it
you
was,
make it seem like it's just so easy for niggas to just go get some ass.
bro,
It is.
It is for certain people. Not
No,
for
everybody get pussy,
bro.
Bro, I seen niggas that look awful.
Bro,
Everybody gets pussy.
everybody got built like that. Bro.
Everybody gets some pussy. It's somebody for everybody.
I seen the motherfucking wheelchair with a girl.
Me too.
I seen the motherfucking homeless man with a woman.
Yeah.
It's a choice, man.
That one
Now,
dude.
what I'm saying is this.
Bro, that man in the wheelchair got more swag and more ways to get a woman than that
Bro,
person
you
you
act like
talking
niggas
about.
ain't buying sex out here.
Bro,
But it's a difference.
can I tell you something?
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me make my point about going back to that. It's a you act like nigga can't get no ass, right?
Some
So he
people
go
can't.
buy sex, right? So he can buy it, right?
He could.
Right. But there's a disorder when he goes buy sex from a child.
I agree with the disorder. I agree.
And they trap
I've
children.
been agreed with that.
Like they trap children.
I've been
They don't.
agreed
They
with
don't.
that.
They don't.
I'm not justifying his actions
Right.
at all.
So I'm saying to you, being deprived does not push you towards no children. Being deprived pushes you as a priest to go have sex and break the oath. But that's like he being deprived and they got a motherfucking dog in the back and he go knock the dog down. We gonna say, oh, but he wasn't having sex? No, he
Bro.
had a mental.
I already said that I wasn't saying that was an excuse. It's not an excuse, bro. If
Right,
you
but
do that, you do that.
you explain why
No,
they have that
you
sickness.
gave him a lane because you said
give that nigga no lane.
being
Wrong
deprived
is wrong.
You said being deprived can make
I would
you.
never explain why a nigga wrong. Never gonna do that.
You
I
said,
will.
All right, then that's the reason why either you believe that aspect of it, or you're just
we're gonna-
arguing to win a
this is a
point
good
that
topic,
you know
man.
you're
Yeah,
going to
I'm
win.
just
Trying to win. I'm
All right, so
saying it
that's what
because
I'm
that's
saying.
what I
I'm-
believe.
the reason why-
I believe your choices can be made by your circumstances.
All right, but listen. This is the reason-
if you in a certain circumstance,
This is the reason
you will
why-
make a choice that you wouldn't usually do.
This is
or a choice that
I
you
understand
shouldn't,
that.
or a choice
Hold on,
that
hold
you
on.
shouldn't do.
I
This
understand
is the reason. This is the part of the sickness that really fucks it up
I
for
get
me.
that.
The point of the sickness is that when they
Real
go after,
touching, you do something you
You would do something you ain't normal. That you
Right,
would do.
right,
Or you could do some shit that you know you shouldn't
but
do.
a
I put
motherfucker
it
without
that
a
way.
mental disorder will be like, all right, cool. I want the pearls, but I'm not gonna kill a kid. When
That's what I'm saying.
when Batman,
But you talking about the same person.
When Batman mother and father got killed, he did not shoot the boy.
Bro, we already...
That nigga was starving, obviously, but he did not do it. That means that his mental issue isn't as ill as the fucking priest. The priest prey on innocence. That's the sickness of it.
He just ain't watching no porn or going to get
You
no
feel me?
pussy.
It ain't about just
he
sex.
was-
It's about sex with children.
So
Correct.
that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm
Correct.
saying.
Bro.
And for you to argue
Bro,
that point to
because
say
you said,
this
you
is
talking about
why,
the same person, bro. We talking about a person with an illness.
right? But
said
you're
that, so that
explaining
removes
their
the-
illness.
that removes the
Like,
no,
oh,
being
this is
deprived.
why they're ill.
No, because the illness...
Well, to me, it's like, all right, well, if you
The illness
if you
can make
get
you-
me to understand why they
the
did
illness
it, I'm gonna
may
be like, all
make
right, well, maybe it was justifiable.
Bro, the illness... No, I never...
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what's-
That's
bro,
not
that's what's
justifying
No matter
it.
how many times I say I'm not justifying what he did,
You can't
y'all
say
keep
you're not
saying that.
justifying it and then give an explanation on why it's happening. You're saying that they're doing
Why
this,
does not have to be a justification, bro?
it's
not a justification.
You're implicating that it is by
No, you
saying,
are.
No, by saying
You're implicating
this is
that.
the reason why
And you
they
are.
do it.
No, you gave a reason to why it could happen.
He still can't be wrong?
You open
With a
up
reason?
tampons in the garbage can.
It don't matter what your reason is if you wrong. I just said that 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Wrong. All right, so
This
wrong.
was a good topic.
Yeah, it was.
This
Wrong
was
is
a good
wrong.
topic.
If you
Wrong
can-
is wrong. I don't care why you did it.
Right, but the only person that's trying to make sure that people understand that it was something wrong in a different way is the person that's trying to lawyer the person that's wrong.
I'm not lawyering him.
I'm not saying you are.
You are. You
I'm
talking
telling-
about me.
You just got finished saying that this is why they do what they do.
Could be why they do what they do.
Don't even talk about
Could
it.
be.
If you,
I can talk about it.
Talking about it is to prove a point.
What is you saying?
I'm telling you.
You talking about, don't talk about it though. Like,
Talking about it.
Yeah, because you're giving them the possibility of it's like an excuse.
No, it's not. It's no excuse, bro. It's
can't
not no
be-
excuse.
He can't be. He can't.
We need the
he see
comments.
what I see,
We
bro.
need
It's not
the-
no
I know
excuse.
exactly what that's what I'm arguing to.
Like,
Because-
bro,
It's not no
tripping.
excuse.
Right.
if a motherfucker if a motherfucker does something to a little girl, and I'm like, yo, that nigga's wrong. And you like,
Well, he
yo,
needs
that
some
nigga's
pussy.
wong, but yo, he was hungry.
He was hungry. He needed some pussy.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what you're
No,
saying.
let me word it the right way.
Absolutely
Let me
did
word
not
it the
say
right
that.
way. You saying like this.
Watch
yo,
your think.
The nigga got an issue.
Listen, no, what you said was this. You know, when in the beginning, how it started, when I started arguing with you, because you was like, yeah, but you know, deprivation do that, make you do. And I'm saying to you, deprivation will make you want to have sex, want to have sex with
Because you're a sane person.
Here, let me finish. I said, make it. You're right. All right, put it this way: not having no food, right, will make you want to eat.
Correct.
And your
Right?
take some
Not
nice
having
sandwich off
food-
their plate.
Not having food will make you want to steal food. But it takes a certain level. But not having no food and the motherfucker start eating dog shit, that's a problem.
Hey, bro.
I'm not putting, you get what I'm saying? I'm not putting hold on. I'm not putting the hunger where it drove the nigga to eat the dog shit. Because nigga, you will rob somebody and get a bag of chips before you eat some
the
goddamn dog shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But I'll
That's,
say this. I'll say this to you though.
But you like,
if I'm
yo-
I don't eat pork. Y'all know that. I don't eat pork.
that's different, gang.
But no, it ain't different. I won't eat pork.
Gang.
But if I ain't eating a week,
You're not here.
and it's a pork chop right there, and I ain't got no other way to eat, I'm gonna eat the pork chop.
you
bro.
You ain't
tell
eating
me-
a week.
Your
That's a
mind-
choice I'm
You ain't
not-
eating a week.
That's a
Your mind won't
that's
allow
a
you to
choice
find a
we-
different way
and
to
they
make
got
some
dog
food.
shit and a pork chop. You gonna eat the pork chop, right?
You're digging the
eat
garbage
pork.
before
Hold
you.
on.
Yeah, I'm
before
not gonna
you.
eat no dog shit. Of
You
course
ain't,
not.
you ain't gonna eat no dog
But
shit,
a
right?
sick person will.
Right? So if,
But a sick person will.
so then we gotta move being deprived out the way and just say that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
No,
Word,
that's
word.
what he
That's
said.
what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying is deprivation affects insane.
Oh,
insane
deprivation
people.
drive you crazy.
Right.
No, I'm
I
saying
just disagree
deprivation.
with.
I'm saying deprivation will affect a sane person differently than it will affect an insane person.
That's the conversation that I was expecting you to have, not the
conversation I've been having all night.
No,
No, the hell you have, bro.
No, y'all ain't been
You
taking that
tripping.
from what I
You
was
better go back and
saying.
watch this
You
fucking
watch
thing,
this
nigga.
tape.
Y'all wasn't taking that from what I was saying.
Nigga, no, you just did too much. You didn't have to talk about that part.
I did.
If the
I did
outcome
have to
of
talk about it.
If the outcome of it was
You
that
go
it
back
was
and
wrong,
watch what you said in the beginning, bro.
you ain't got to tell
Bro,
nobody
I did
why
not justify what this nigga
I
did
didn't
one
say
time.
you justified it.
You gave an avenue.
You gave a lane.
I ain't give him no lane. When I
Alright.
kept saying wrong is wrong no matter what you did it for.
I want everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. I want y'all to look at this episode, and I want you to tell me if I'm tripping. I'm not saying bro said nothing wrong, and I'm not saying he thinks
know I ain't
wrong,
say
and none of
nothing
that
wrong.
shit. All I'm saying to you is to look at the way that he went about the conversation.
The conversation started because you said being deprived of sex could bring out deviant ways, which could make you want to like children.
No, that's not what I said.
That's exactly.
No,
what you
that
said.
is not
You
what I said.
It could drive. It brings out deviant ways.
Bro,
you
we
ain't
was
saying
talking
that?
about an insane person.
No, I said it was a mental illness.
Bro, we all believe that if you dealing with a child, then you have an issue. What's understood ain't gotta be said.
But you said but.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained.
But you
bro.
said but.
You know what we got?
That means there's more.
No, what we gotta do. We need food. We need you to go to the editing room and bring the tape back.
I'm gonna run this one.
The next episode, we put the tape on the board.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is I
know
think
for a
that
fact
You gotta put that shit in the air.
I know for a fact I ain't give him no green light for what he did.
I know I
gave
didn't.
a green
You didn't
light.
give a
I'm
green
saying
light.
The way you worded it gave him a lane, the
Yeah.
avenue.
Give that nigga
a
no
street.
lane. He guilty.
I think that
There ain't no lane. He guilty.
That's what we said in the beginning.
How the
And
fuck
you
am I giving him a
said-
lane?
I
But
think
you
that you
said-
could have proved your point differently.
Because you said in the beginning, you said, "Yo, yeah, but this could bring it out of him."
It could have. He insane.
But
No,
that-
It could have.
all right. Even though you
It could have brought it out of him.
I said he was insane. You said,
Bro,
you said
we are-
all these priests are sex deprived, and being sex deprived could bring out deviant ways.
If you fucking with a child, you have a problem, bro.
Okay, cool.
That's understood.
All right. So why?
That's understood.
So why tell me what that problem could consist of?
Why not?
Exactly. That's
The fuck?
That's the anomaly.
The fuck?
That's
Why
the-
not?
But that's the shit that we don't get. Why you have to do that? For what?
Because I do. It's me.
So you're doing it for you, not for the fact of the conversation in hand.
You just twisted that shit 1,000 ways.
How the fuck I
But-
twisted? It was simple and plain. You said it was for
What the
you.
fuck I say for me?
look.
I said I do.
Didn't
I'm gonna explain it.
Go to the.
I'm gonna explain it.
Next episode, I need.
I'm not no fucking
I
dummy.
need you to put the footage
Nobody
up in
said
there.
you was a dummy. I'm not
No, I'm
insulting
not
your
saying
intelligence.
no. I'm not saying no.
I'm telling
not saying
you
said
that I think that the point that you was trying to prove.
When you
just
go back
went
and
in
see
the
what
wrong
you said.
way.
I know what I said.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what I said. I'm still saying the same fucking thing.
You have to. You're not about to go back and be like, all right, I was
I'm still
wrong.
saying
Like,
the same
no, nobody
thing.
gonna do that.
Podcast, man.
That's that smoke talk, though.
Smoke
I'm
Talk-
still saying the
Smoke
same
Talk
thing.
podcast.
This motherfucker right here. is on
If
the
you
road.
agree that deprivation could make you rob a motherfucker,
If
then-
you'd have said that in the beginning, I wouldn't have nothing else to talk
We wouldn't
about.
have been this
bro,
far.
I said that shit
Yeah.
like 5 times before y'all
After
heard
the
me say
fact.
it.
After the
Before
fact.
y'all listened to me.
Bro, we was sitting there listening to you.
Y'all
You-
wasn't listening.
Let's
Y'all
just,
was
let's just say you
Yeah.
danced around the wrong lane. You might have said some things. We all say stuff.
To a hungry person to make you rob and steal.
And deprivation to a motherfucking nigga with issues, a child predator, is gonna make him fuck around with kids.
Like I said, I think that is learned
It
behavior.
can.
I don't think
It
it's
can do
deprivation
it.
of any
It
sort.
can be learned behavior, and it can be natural for some people, bro.
learned
They just
behavior
got an
because
illness.
When you decide to be some sort of a religious figure, you do know what it entails.
We gotta
for a lot of
Bro,
them.
did you decide to start liking women, or did you just like women?
I can't really tell you right now.
You didn't decide you liked women. You just liked them.
Hey, on the website, on
you
the
know,
website,
that could be
I'm
true,
gonna
that
post the
could be.
website, and we're gonna put a poll up there.
But
After y'all watch, you gotta watch the.
This
did
one,
you
yeah.
decide that you liked women, or did you just like women?
See, you can't ask nobody that.
I mean, I just.
You can't ask nobody that.
You just liked women.
bro.
Gay people will say they
in
born
my
that way.
opinion, I had a mother and a father. I'm supposed to like women. Nobody said I could go like no motherfucking dudes until now.
No, but I'm not saying that. What
All
I'm
right,
saying
but
is,
that's the difference in the reasoning.
nobody told you you had to like women. You just liked women.
Because everybody that I seen that looked like me was with women.
That's your reason. But
That's everybody reason that
nobody
like women.
told you. No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
I just liked women, bro. Nobody had to tell me that women was the right thing to do,
Bro.
Or nobody had to tell me.
If you mean to tell
that.
me that
I just liked women.
That when the first time you hit a nipple to get some milk, you was on women just like that,
bro. I remember distinctly.
You seen somebody around a woman,
I used to be like
and that was what was natural. Bro, everybody was doing it.
I used to be
absolutely. I love this shit.
I used to be 3 or 4 years old. My mother friends would pick me up, pick me up and put me on their hip.
That wasn't
I would hump them.
But that wasn't.
I would hump them.
But
I liked women, bro.
All right, cool.
From the door.
Cool. All right, cool.
Nobody had to tell me that.
All right, cool. All right, I'm with you on that too. Okay. Sometimes it just go the way it go, but figuratively, it wasn't your mindset to just appear that way. You did what everybody else did when they was babies. Shit, stuff. When they laughed at it. They told you about it. They reminded you, like, Jelon, my son Jelon, he couldn't be near no woman with big breasts. He would try to grab their boobs. We had to go to the school when he was a baby.
Nobody had
talking about he was a
baby.
baby.
Nobody had to tell him to like that shit.
Right,
he just liked it.
Right, but see, we don't know why he did it, nor did we know why we did it. We just did shit.
What I'm saying is he didn't make a decision.
When music come on, we just start dancing and then. Like he
didn't make a decision to like women. He just liked women, bro.
All right, well, if that's such
he didn't make the decision, a conscious decision to be like, you know what?
I'm not mad at him.
I like
I'm just
women.
Saying, yeah,
he just instinctually was drawn to that.
I just think that it's not a natural thing to want. You know what?
It's not natural to you.
Nope. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yep, you're right. It is not. It's not natural to me. But I'm gonna say this: I didn't know until I knew. And I knew because I saw what everybody else was fucking doing. When they put food to my mouth, I didn't know that it was supposed to go in there until they put it in there. And when I tasted and I ate as the first time as an infant, then that was what I was supposed to be doing. Learned behavior. It's not that, oh shit, I just loved food. I didn't know what the fucking food was.
If I ain't never see a man with a woman, I would have liked women.
If
nobody else liked
young,
women.
gifted, and black, I ain't mad at you.
Nobody else liked women. I was going to like women, bro.
I ain't mad at you, man.
Bro,
give me some dap.
I remember my mother friends picking me up, and I was humping their side, and they used to laugh and think it was so fucking cute, bro. I remember that.
It's a great.
I remember that, bro, and I was 3 and 4 years old doing that.
Hey, look.
I didn't make no conscious decision to be like, you know what, I like women. I just liked them.
These are good debates. We gotta start putting polls up and get the people interactive. I can't wait till we start bringing the guests up, man, and really get into this. It's gonna be.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out a finagle.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, man.
When they comment and they subscribe, and then they be like, "Yo, where the podcast at?" Yeah, it's right there, you know. But they really give me some good insight on some shit and everything like that. That shit is dope.
Man, we'll keep this news thing brief right here. What y'all think about the Alpo thing?
Hey, man.
Harlem drug dealer Alpo, notorious Harlem drug dealer who did everything wrong, was murdered the other day. Shot 5 times in the chest coming out of a nightclub like 3, 4 in the morning in Harlem. He was supposed to be on witness protection, but you know, I guess he wanted to party or whatever. So,
well, this is the only thing I'm gonna say about that, man. When you live by it, you die by it. He could not run his past.
I plead the bricks. I'm from fucking Newark, New Jersey. They from Newark, New Jersey. They know exactly what I'm saying when I say I plead the bricks.
Yeah, I got nothing else on that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna even give that no light.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, first city to pass driving equality bill, prevents police from pulling over motorists for minor traffic offenses. I think that's fucking great.
Well, where the fuck were they at?
All
this raw occurrence was happening.
And why Ras Baraka ain't following suit?
Yeah.
Come on, brother Ras.
You know what?
I voted for you, man. Come on, bring that to Newark.
It says Philly Mayor Jim Kenney will sign 2 bills into the law that will track and end the type of policing that has unfairly affected black drivers for years.
Philly Commonwealth, right?
Philly. Yeah, that's Pennsylvania.
Philly Commonwealth.
It will take effect after Wednesday. 120 days after Wednesday, it will take effect.
There's a clause in there somewhere.
No, Roz need to get up on that.
This nigga said it's a clause in this.
You got it's a clause.
He ain't right. He ain't wrong.
Bro, conspiracy theorist.
He ain't wrong.
No, I'm not saying he wrong. I'm just saying he's a conspiracy
Joe,
theorist.
man, it's a lot of clauses in that shit he putting up. That's your man.
Hey, listen, man.
That's
But ain't my man.
You fuck with Joe, man.
He was the lesser of two evils.
It was only two motherfuckers to vote out.
Exactly.
Vote for.
Exactly. And that's it.
And I wasn't about to waste mine.
I don't want to politic the podcast out, but I got a problem with it just being two dominant parties.
Well, they be having others, bro. They just they
not dominant.
Real quick,
Two dominant parties.
Yeah, they don't have the
before
push.
We go, I need to talk about this, about the way the world is right now. Like, yo, y'all gotta toughen the fuck up. PETA urges the Major League Baseball to change the bullpen term over insensitivity to cows.
Oh, come on, man.
As if cows know that you calling it a bullpen.
Yo, they gotta stop, yo.
And they saying that they trying to say that. And here I go, giving motherfuckers a reason.
I get it, man.
They saying that because they saying that bullpen gives the wrong idea, but I don't agree with that.
I am sick of your shit.
I don't agree with that.
I'm sick of your shit. And if you go fucking around with the word bullshit, I'm gonna have a problem with you. Change that and see how things gonna turn out.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they
come on. Let us get some sort of release.
If I'm MLB, I'm not changing nothing.
Nothing. Not over.
Not that. Not that.
The dugout is the dugout. The bullpen is the bullpen.
Yeah, bullpen is the bullpen.
It is what it is.
I forget the name they said they wanted to call it, but the bullpen is the bullpen, man.
We ain't get mad when they called it the nappy dugout. We ain't get mad.
All the years I played baseball or watched baseball, I never thought about that shit one day.
Not one time. Not one time.
Because
until I seen this shit.
Yeah, not one time. Not one time.
All right, you movement motherfuckers.
But animals got more rights than black people, and I think that's wrong.
Let's talk to you movement motherfuckers real fast. I'm gonna say this: you want to be equal. You want equality. You don't realize that the movements are taking away from the equality of others. The guy Samuel, what's his name? The misogynistic guy. All the women think he's misogynistic. What's his name? Kevin Samuels. He running this show. He pressing buttons, switching through people. Guy pops up in the bed in the background. Y'all motherfuckers turned this shit into a goddamn thing where the man might be gay. All right, cool. Say you thought he was. Where the fuck was the LGBT community when that shit was going on? Why you ain't defend him? You're not looking for equality. You're looking for selfishness.
They only
stop being selfish. Stop trying to make everybody adhere to your shit. Because we all gotta we wake up every morning with a decision. What we got? Two fucking things. A choice and a decision. A choice and a decision. We get up in the morning and we do what we do. Why do we gotta be sensitive to how everybody in the world feels? Except to how the fuck we feel. Share a little compassion. Be a little bit open outside of, we've all suffered some sort of dilemma that has messed us up. Black people been messed up for years. We can't even get together because of the way we've been mentally terminated against each other. And now you forming these groups and you're coming against people to defend yourself. Not everybody equally. Y'all gotta be a little bit more open to the facts, man, because I don't have a problem with people being different. I actually like these motherfuckers. But what I don't like is when you motherfuckers get together to weaponize this shit so that you can be comfortable. I wish a teacher would say to my son don't want to sit still. He might need a doctor. So you want my son to take drugs so you can teach comfortably? It's 30 other personalities in that classroom. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't mean to even do smoke talk. Smoke talk.
Hey.
Fuck out of here. Be fair. You want equality. Equality is fair. You're going to get treated like me. Somebody's going to mistreat me. At some point, I can't get at them because they called me a name. They called me a name. You can't go to jail for that.
Life ain't fair, man. Fair's for pigs.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fair's for pigs.
So come on, like, listen. Ride for the cause. Celebrate. Don't be targeting people because you don't like what they said. People earn a living off of common talk. If the brunt of the joke is about somebody like you, they're not talking about you.
Yeah. Everything's sensitive right now.
Word.
Everything's sensitive right now.
Come back to reality, man.
Yeah, but I'm not even just gonna put that on LGBT. I'm
not just saying them.
That's what we talking
All
about.
of them.
the world.
Everybody.
The world.
I like what LGBT T community. I like they some of the best people over where I work. They do everything for everybody. They don't come out there and be like, yeah, nah, he just said something about this person. We should persecute him. They don't do that shit. It's these premier organizations that everybody stand behind. Lil Nas X trolled the shit out of fucking Boosie. Why you fucking with him and then hiding behind the goddamn the movement? So when he say something, you gonna get him canceled because he said something back. You trolling him. You bothering him. You won't stop fucking with him.
It's definitely tough times, man.
Word. Damn. I'm in mines.
Yeah, we on the end, man. We at the end. Oh yeah, Jay-Z in the Hall of Fame. Jay-Z LL.
Dope shit.
Yeah.
Dope shit.
You seen what Dame said?
What Dame say?
Piece it up.
Dame, he posted shout out to Jay-Z or what he say? He gave him love for mentioning them, and he said that they need to sit down and put that bullshit behind them and get the lawyers out of it and just talk like men and they could come to something.
Word, sit down and squash.
He said he always
shit.
considered Jay his brother. You know what I mean? He still consider him his brother even though they don't see eye to eye, and they need to sit down and kick it.
And he must have saw that
Yeah, that's
video
dope.
old buddy had up.
That's dope.
Oh yeah, and this DC Popeyes got shut down. Viral video of the rat swarm in the kitchen.
Hey,
There's about 19 of the motherfuckers walking up the pipeline, man.
Bro, they're gonna fire that boy too.
Yeah,
They gonna fire that
sometimes
boy.
you gotta get fired.
Yeah, but yeah, he out.
Sometimes you gotta get fucking fired.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get fired. Perfect
They
example.
gonna fire that boy.
There's another podcast. Some guys got kicked off. Hey, look, man. Sometimes you gotta get fired.
And we'll end it off with the Subway worker who accused of cheating workers out of $38 million. He quit the company, man.
What?
Say less.
Say that again?
The Subway manager accused of cheating workers out of $38 million quits the company.
Can't stay.
How was he doing this? Do you know?
He stood overseeing approximately. He overseen 1,000 restaurants in Northern California.
He understood the budget.
Court documents claim underpaid 3,000 employees.
Oh, he was underpaying people.
Yeah.
He understood
He
this
still
assignment.
owns 15 restaurants, but he will not work at the headquarters.
What? They ain't Donald Trump? They ain't make him sell his team?
He said he's leaving to claim to spend more time with his family.
No, but they gotta make him sell them 15 franchises though.
He said he can keep them right now.
That's what they gotta make him do that though. Him not. If he owned 15, if he owned 15 restaurants, then whatever he was doing he's still good. Like he's still a part of your organization. You gotta get him out of there. That's why ain't that why they got John Gruden out of there?
Well, that's the NFL. That's not the Popeye.
That's the difference between owning and working for somebody.
Yeah, that franchise shit. You got a boss.
And on the last thing, like Game said, Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos have legally been established as people with human-like rights. And on that note, man,
Pablo Escobar's hippos have more rights.
This is what
than
I'm
black
talking
people.
about.
man, look, man, this is what we got.
God damn, bro.
We started off with sports, so I'm gonna end the sports like this, man. Big shout out to the Jets. Big shout out to
Thursday night,
my
baby.
Raiders, and big shout out to
We got
outside
y'all
with Goldie's Colts and the rest of y'all teams. Fuck y'all teams. Go ahead,
Big
Gabe, end this
facts,
shit,
man. This episode.
Shout out to my man Velo with the TMC hoodie. Go to Jenko, put in Smoke Talk as the discount code, get 10% off any Jenko apparel. We got the Smoke Talk t-shirts and hoodies coming soon. And with that being said, once again, fuck y'all teams. Go ahead, Game.
Yeah, and that's Jenko. That's
God damn.
No, I got you.
Oh,
that's JenkoApparel.com for the hats. and the soon to be coming Smoke Talk t-shirts. And this episode has been powered by and sponsored by Vion and Jinko. Peace.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment.
Cognac.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Yeah, we out of here, man.
Blowing up all blessings. This is smoke session.